Hello everyone and welcome back to IHM Flix. In our previous video, we learned about the ribbon and tabs in MS Word. Today, we are going to learn something very important and very practical. File operations in MS Word. This means how to create a new document, how to open an existing file, and how to save your work properly. Because if you don't save your work correctly, all your hard work can be lost. So let's learn this very carefully. First, let's see how to create a new document. When you open MS Word, you usually see a blank document option like this. Whenever you open MS Word, you'll see this page with an option of blank document over here. Or if you don't have MS Word already open, I'll give you a glimpse of it, how it looks like when you open a new document. Now you can see that the Word option is already here. When I open it, you will see this option again, the blank document one. I'll go back here on our web page. Cut. I'll go back to our document. Now, if you want to create a new document, we have to click on File, then select New, and then we have to click on the blank document. We'll select New, the blank document, and a new empty Word document will open. This is a new empty page where you can start typing. MS Word also provides read more templates, for example, for resumes, letters, and reports. But for beginners, a blank document is the best. I hope you'll be able to follow the steps and open the new document like I have demonstrated right here. Now, let's learn how to open a document that already exists. To open a file, we'll click on the File option, then select Open, click on Browse, choose the file from our computer, and then click Open. I'll show you. We'll click on File, then on Open, then we'll choose the option Browse, and then we have an option of the multiple files that we already have, and we can open from here. Also, you can go back to the home page and see the recent files that you have already opened. It makes it easy to open files you worked on earlier. I'll open one previously worked document that says this one. Let's see. This shows what I've already done on this document. Now, since it's already a saved file, I'll go back to the blank document that we opened and we'll learn how we can save it. So this is the blank document that we opened. And in MS Word, whenever you're saving a document for the very first time, MS Word will ask you certain questions like where you want to save the file, what name you want to give it, and in which format do you want to save it. This is done using the Save or Save As option. Let's understand the difference clearly. We'll go on the Files option and see that there are two options, Save and Save As. However, the Save option is also here in the Quick Access toolbar. I'll explain you what both are. Save updates the same file. It overwrites the previous changes in the document. Also, we are advised to use save while working continuously so that we do not lose any important information that we are documenting. Also, there's a shortcut key to keep saving our word, like we have it in the quick access toolbar here. Or there's also a shortcut key that is Control S, with which you can save your work. On the other hand, Save As creates a new copy of your work. For example, you have a document named Document 1. When you save this document as Save As, you can save it with another name and it will create a copy of this document with the changes that you have created. You will have a separate Document 1 with the original file that you had. And if you save as with a different name, it will create a copy of it and you can make changes in the other document as well. Then with this, you can have two different documents, one with the original data and the other one which you have made certain changes. Save as option is often used when you want to save the file at a different location with a different file name or in different file format. For example, you can save the document as assignment.docs or assignment.pdf. I'll show you how we save the document. For example, I've written 1, 2, 3, 4, and if I press Ctrl S, it will ask me to save the document. For example, if I have written 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, and I press Ctrl S, it will only update the save. It won't create a copy of it. But if I go to this option and choose save a copy, then I'll get multiple options where I want to save it. Here. Mhm. And save the Word document. However, there are different extensions that we can save it as. For example, if you want to save the document and want to share it, we often save it with the file name .pdf. So you can save the document or a copy of the document through save as option in different formats. However, there are two options that are used a number of times. That is Word document. It saves the file with the extension .doc. On the other hand, we often use PDF when we have to save a file for final sharing of the final document. However, we'll save it for now as Word document and the file will be saved. Please, a simple advice, always check the file format before you are saving it. So now we'll end the video. So today we learned how to create a new document, how to open an existing file, the difference between save and save as. So today's practice task for you will be to create a new document, type your full name and today's date. Save it on your desktop. When you, for example, I'll give you a hint. Whenever you are saving a file and the computer asks you the location of the file, you can search desktop and select it as the place or the location where you want to save the file. Then at last, use save as to create a second copy of it. In the next video, we will learn typing basics in MS Word. So keep learning and improving with iChimFlix. See you in the next session.